The wall of a motel room shows how high the flooding reached from the Little River in the aftermath of Hurricane Florence. Photograph, David Goldman. AP panicked dogs that were left caged by an owner who fled rising flood waters in the aftermath of Hurricane Florence were rescued by volunteer rescuer Ryan Nichols. Photograph, Jonathan Drake. Reuters. With the One World Trade Center in the background, raindrops form on a window in New York. Photograph, Wong Maye-E. AP North Koreans performed during the Inter-Korean Summit at the Mayday Stadium in Pyongyang. South Korean President Moon Jae-in announced in a joint press conference with Kim Jong-un that North Korea will shut down key missile test facilities in the presence of international experts, and is willing to close its only known nuclear complex if the United States makes reciprocal measures. Photograph, Pyongyang Press Corps. EPA. South Korean President Moon Jae-in talks with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un as North Korean First Lady Ri Sol-ju and South Korean First Lady Kim Young-suk attend a luncheon at the Okryu Gwan restaurant in Pyongyang. The two leaders agreed during the three-day summit to connect two rail lines, on the east and west side of the peninsula, across one of the most militarized borders in the world. Also said he would visit Seoul in the near future, a move that would make him the first North Korean leader to visit the South's capital. Photograph, Pyongyang Press Corps. EPA. Smoke pours from the Etna volcano in Catania as photographed from the northeastern coastal city of Taormina. Photograph, Valerie H. AFP. Getty Images. A man takes photographs of an uprooted tree on a beach in the aftermath of Super Typhoon Mangkhut in the coastal village of Sheko. Mangkhut continued its destructive path as it hit the southern coast of China after leaving at least 64 dead in the Philippines. Photograph, Dale De La Rey. AFP. Getty Images. Rescue workers make their way through floodwaters during a rescue operation during Super Typhoon Mangkhut. Photograph, Isaac Lawrence. AFP. Getty Images. Damaged windows of a commercial building are photographed in the aftermath of Super Typhoon Mangkhut in Hong Kong. Photograph, Lam Yik-fei. Getty Images. A chimpanzee looks in the direction of a camera at the Gator Bickel Sanctuary for traumatized chimpanzees and other primates. Therefore, former laboratory chimpanzees of former Austrian pharmaceutical company Immuno-Ag have spent their lives at the sanctuary since 2009. Photograph, Christian Brunner. EPA. Prime Minister Theresa May arrives for a family photograph during the European Union leaders' informal summit. Photograph, Lisi Niesner. Reuters. A model is prepared backstage ahead of the Gareth Pugh show during London Fashion Week at the Old Selfridges Hotel. Photograph, Tabitha Fireman. BFC. Getty Images. A television screen in the Napoleon restaurant broadcasts Paris Prime Minister Cesar Villanueva speaking in the Legislative Palace chamber where lawmakers are debating President Martín Vizcarra's call for a referendum on anti-corruption measures. If Congress refuses to back his plan, Vizcarra will be empowered to dissolve the legislature, something that hasn't happened since the authoritarian government of Alberto Fujimori in 1992. Photograph, Rodrigo Abad. AP. Members of the Mexican Army form a mosaic with national flags during the parade celebrating a new anniversary of the country's independence at Zocalo Square. Photograph, Alfredo Estrella. AFP. Getty Images. Syrians dance and wave opposition flags in front of a damaged building during a protest against the Syrian government at Binish in the northern rebel-held province of Idlib. The immediate risk of a humanitarian disaster in the last major Syrian rebel enclave appears to have been averted by a joint Russian-Turkish plan to set up a demilitarized zone as a buffer between the Syrian army and the rebels. The plan was agreed by Vladimir Putin and his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan, at a bilateral summit in the Black Sea resort of Sochi. Photograph, Omar Haj Kador. AFP. Getty Images. Ultra-Orthodox Jews perform a prayer called Tazlik ahead of the Yom Kippur holiday. Photograph, Atef Safadi. EPA. People participate in the Daiwa Irish Pairs Sea Angling event in windy conditions on the Dingle Peninsula. Photographed Clodagh Kilcoyne, Reuters. Children use basins to cross a flooded street in the aftermath of Super Typhoon Mangkhut. Photographed Noel Sellis, AFP. Getty Images. A cat clings to the side of a trailer amidst flood waters before it was saved as the northeast Cape Fear River broke its banks in the aftermath of Hurricane Florence. Photographed Jonathan Drake, Reuters. An iceberg floats in a fjord near the town of Tasiilaq, Greenland. Photographed Lucas Jackson, Reuters.